again, YouTube watchers.
This is Steve.
This is Brian. This is the Brian and
Steve show.
Tonight we have talked about many subjects, but tonight we're going to talk about
counting.
Not Cookie Monster vocals, but anyways.
We just got done with Underrated Guitarist.
Yes.
We decided to make it 2 separate videos.
Yeah.
But please watch the Underrated. It explains that we're not trying to troll.
We're not ripping on your favorite guitar player.
Yes, and I think I said it 1,000 times. Let's make this 1,001 time. You must distinguish who is your favorite guitarist versus a guitarist with most abilities. Mm-hmm. Once again, this is going to be a blotchy video. This is
going to be messed up.
Fade ins and fade outs.
But if you think you blacked out, you didn't black out. Something happened.
So to reiterate what I was saying, I was talking about overrated. To overrate the merits of, rate too highly. We're talking about abilities because usually when people talk about their favorites, they can't separate the ability of the guitarist versus the fact they love the guitarist. Mm-hmm. A lot of the people on my list I absolutely love. 10, 9, 8, and 7 I absolutely love. But
I like them all on my list.
But they cannot. If you told my number 9 to play classical guitar, he'd probably laugh at you. If you told my number 9 to play country, might be able to pull off a little bit, but not so much. If you told any of these people to read notes, they're falling away from the Triforce of Power. Okay,
and we know what happens when you fall away from the Triforce of Power. You're
just not good.
Yeah.
No, well, no, I take that back.
Or you're me.
Anyway,
okay.
We'll let you start this one.
Okay, so I guess we will go. Okay. I'll start with number 10. I was trying to decide if I should start with my number 1 or not, but I think since we've always done a countdown, we'll start with 10. Okay. 10. Angus Young. I love Back in Black. I love Highway to Hell. I love the song TNT.
And then put those on repeat, and you have all their albums.
Yes, you do. You do. Basically, one album, you've got them all. I love his stuff. I love the band AC/DC. They're fun to listen to, but
the ability is not
the
there.
ability is not there. It's just a lot of people are like, Angus Young, yeah. And there's probably people out there right now who are like, what?
Well,
how dare you talk about Angus Young?
Another thing that's funny about that is slightly underrated is Malcolm, his brother.
Yeah, it's like
all the praise to Angus when Malcolm is also kicking some ass.
Yeah. I mean, because I mean, you never hear anyone talk about Malcolm. You know?
Yeah. He's Malcolm in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. Malcolm in the middle, yeah.
My number 10, absolutely love, but if you've ever said these people are the greatest guitarists, you're high, because you cannot, once again, they are great songwriters. They're not technically proficient, but I went with the Beatles.
The Beatles,
Ouch.
Okay.
That's a painful one.
That's gonna be,
that one hurts my soul because I was raised on these people.
Oh.
Absolutely love them. I could probably sing every song of every album.
I've only met one person that doesn't like the Beatles.
Oh yeah.
Only one person. That was my aunt. One of my aunts. She thought that they were devil music.
Oh, okay.
So, but I don't know if that was just her talking about when they came out,
type of
or if it's still today. She still feels that way, but. The Beatles, you gotta give them respect, but the thing is, you're right. Their songwriting's great, but they are overrated
when it comes to the musicianship-ish.
Well, it's
one half of the musicianship they don't have. But to make an example of this, I've got two good examples. Really big today is Justin Bieber, and he plays guitar. He's outsold about everybody and their grandma for record sales. Does that make him the greatest guitarist in the world? Hell no. He's got a good chance of inspiring these 13-year-old girls to play guitar. So does inspiring somebody make you the world's greatest guitarist? I say no. Second example is an artist that I love, and one of the few country acts I like is Garth Brooks. He strums a few chords. He sells more records than anybody. And guess what? His abilities are not there. He strums cowboy chords, which we were just talking about. So anyways, number 9.
Number nine. But yeah, I was gonna say for the Beatles, one thing real quick story was when they first came to New York, you know, Beatle invasion. They had their guitar sent to a local guitar shop at the time, and the guitar shop set up the guitars correctly, so the strings were, you know, where they were. And when the Beatles started playing their guitars again, they were like, "Wait, whoa! Why is this thing so much easier to play now?" and stuff. So that kind of shows that they really didn't know
their instrument, which is a part of the knowledge.
Yeah, and one thing about Justin Bieber is, you know, if he influences you to play guitar, that's a cool thing. But the thing is, it doesn't mean that he is a guitar god, as some people would say. Which
will lead me to my number 9.
Number 9. Okay, so I'll go on with my number 9, Trey Azagthoth. He's actually the guitar player for Morbid Angel. A lot of times you'll hear, you know, Trey Azagthoth, he's amazing, and he is a good guitar player. But if you listen to his stuff, most of it's just lifted right from Eddie Van Halen and stuff. In fact, he even talks about it in a lot of the CDs I've read that Eddie Van Halen's a big influence, and he also really likes Mozart.
Oh yeah.
Which blows my mind, because there's nothing I've heard really that even comes close to Mozart. But then again, most people probably would not be able to come close to Mozart. But you know, here's a guy that a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, he's the best. He's the best death metal guitarist or whatever." But